The singer I am becoming. So, in today's episode, we're going to look at the current stage of growth of a singer. How come, how far you've come, and what you've envisioned for your future in music and purpose. So, we're going to look at it's a heartfelt true space to reflect and encourage others and encourage you that is listening to us so that you can find your way. So it's just going to be a warm discussion with one of our alumni at the Graciedion Media program. She completed up to level 4 and she has an amazing voice and an amazing story. And so we're going to make welcome to the stage no other. Okay, we're going to make welcome to the stage no other than Ma'am Rosy Isitua. Welcome. Welcome to our
Thank
show.
you.
Finding My Voice series. It's really a pleasure that you took out time to come join us on this show to inspire other singers who are still trying to find their voice. Okay. And when we sent you the message, you did not say no. You decided to come. We are so grateful. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thank you.
Yes. So today we are working on your current journey, your growth, and how far you've come with your singing journey. So, can you tell us what stage you are currently as a singer or as a vocalist?
Oh well, what stage am I on right now? I would like to. I would rather want us to go back to what stage I was when I met you. I was on ground zero when when I came in contact with you, and I'd had a little, let me call it a little um, interaction with a musical group, and I felt they were very fast, too fast for me, and I really couldn't find my voice amongst all the other members of the group, and I couldn't, I didn't last long there, less than probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I left, and precisely 3 weeks. I left them, but I still hungered for um, that desire to find my voice in singing. And I went searching for that coach, that music coach that will help me bring the best of my singing voice. And I found you. I found you on the recommendation
All right.
of a friend who said, "Oh, no, 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 speak no more, speak no more. I know who you will meet. There's a lady, Coach Grace. She just reach out to her." I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" She said, "Yes, she's very sure." And where I reached out to you, and of course, the rest is history, and I've not regretted one bit of my meeting you. Now, there was the problem of distance,
Wow.
your location and my location, but I didn't allow that, and you also did not allow that. So we started our online classes, and you took us from the biological aspect of understanding our body, the organs of the organs used, for both speech and singing, of course, and for us to understand how sound is produced, And I remember you had told me to sing a song, and I chose this Pocahontas song by, I think it's Vanessa Williams, the original sing. I'm sure in your mind that day you must have been laughing at me, but I tried. I did my best. I sang the song. In all the journey, you were so encouraging. Graciedion, you were not the only coach there, but all the coaches that we came in contact with at Graciedion Media were very, very encouraging. None of them, none were harsh, because in my previous encounter, the coach was really harsh and rather impatient, but was good. I'll give him the credit. But it's not easy working with amateurs, and you encouraged her. There
Nice,
was
nice.
something you always told us, vocal warm up. Vocal warm up. Always practice, always practice. It's 2 years now, that's I think, and I still carry out my vocal warm ups in the mornings. I still carry it out, and
Proud to hear that.
yes, I still sing. And when people hear me sing, they always ask, "Are you in the choir? Are you a member of any musical group?" And I'll proudly say, "No, I'm not a member of the choir, but I'm a trained vocalist, and I can give
Wow.
you more information if you are interested." So that's where I am at the moment.
That's
I can sing confidently now. I can listen to a song and know that I think this is a bit is higher for my, I don't think I'll be able to carry it, and I'm not afraid of trying, which is what you always encouraged us. Is just to keep listening and to sharpen our musical ears, keep listening and practicing, and we'll get it. So yes, that's where I am now, you know, in my musical journey.
wow. So proud of you. Your journey is so inspiring, you know. Sometimes when people start off, they're like, is this possible? Is it actually possible?
Mm,
But when you are determined
true.
and follow the instruction and you trust the process, you
Mm-hmm.
will definitely see good results.
Very
I
true.
want to ask you, what areas are you still growing in or rediscovering?
What? What did you say? Come again.
What
What?
areas are you still growing in? What areas
Oh,
are you
okay.
still growing in or rediscovering? Because you know this our
Okay.
program is to tell us that
Mm,
okay, this is where she started from, and it's still becoming like it's a journey.
mm-hmm.
So we believe that you are still growing into things and rediscovering things. So what areas are you
Mm-hmm.
still growing in and rediscovering?
Oh, well, I guess in all areas, because I wouldn't say I'm so perfect yet. I know that I still need. Sometimes I go back to some of the notes that you sent to us, and I look at it and try to see how I can improve, like phrasing, like breathing, and then that's diaphragmic breathing and not throat breathing. So so those are some of the areas that I'm actually trying to improve on and to get better at. Yes, and I wish I took my time with you more seriously when you were teaching us composing, how to compose. Because I wish that's one area I hope to perfect on, my skills on, to compose songs and to write music, in the musical notes. I know you did, you know, give us some lessons on that. So yes, I'm trying to see if I can improve myself in that area. Yeah.
That's nice. That's so nice to hear. You know, music actually never really ends. You keep
Mm,
learning
very
every
true.
day. And that's what I tell the students, the current students. I'll tell them that even I still study. For me to keep up with you, I have to study and study and study because
Mm,
this whole thing about your voice is the journey that you keep exploring. And I love the fact that you said you still have to go back to school. You know, we tell students, okay, you have to be taking notes of whatever is being taught. You think that it is just something of the moment. Sometimes you would understand just a grasp of what your teacher is teaching you at that time. But there is still more when you read
yes.
it again. If you read it 100 times,
Yes.
you will still learn
Mm-hmm.
one new thing.
I
Yeah.
absolutely I agree with
So tell
you.
me,
And
what does
yes, which reminds me, when we started, you really simplified your methods of teaching us music. And I remember then you would tell us when you want to start singing, start as though you want to smile. At that time I didn't even understand what you meant when you said start as though you want to smile. But as time has, over the years now and months, I realized that yes, you are actually trying to tell us not to be forceful on our, on that throat, so that we don't on the throat, so that we don't come out sounding throaty. Because I have tried to experiment it to see, okay, maybe I won't smile, let me just sing. And there's a difference in, starting with like as though you want to smile, and there's actually a huge difference there. And so yes, at that time there were so many things that we're just doing for the sake of, okay, let's mark the register, let's carry it out, especially that vocal warm-up. When you had told us that it's every day, I thought it was a joke. And of course there were times when I abandoned, I didn't take it seriously. And I could see that when I tried singing, there was a strain in my voice. And then when I picked it up and started again more consistently, I discovered that it was easier for me to flow, and to flow from the diaphragm, to sing from within, to sing from within, and not just to impress. I remember that we don't sing to impress, we sing to express. Enunciation, that we should express, sing those words and pronounce them. And we had lessons on the sounds of the alphabet and some words. And you also talked about the vowels, how we should enunciate, the vowels. So when I sing, and good enough, I picked up, some children that I I tutor on music. It's just that school time hasn't been so easy combining, academic school work and the musical training. But I when I bring in, some of them actually have music teachers in school, and when I ask them to sing, I hear them. It's not like I'll just smile and I tell them, drawing from my knowledge that I got from Graciedion Media. No, I'll tell them, no, 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 you are stressing your voice. Can you emphasize the vowels? And let's hear that the words. Now, your lip through your a little bit of warm up, and I ask them, so how do you feel now? Oh, Auntie Rosie, I feel much better. I feel more confident. So I said, and I tell them, so that is it. That's just it, and they're so happy, and I'm also happy. I'm glad that my time at
That's
Graciedion
so
Media
sweet.
was nice. Yeah, so
Yeah, we
interesting.
thank God. We are so happy for you too, Rosie. So, are there, like, what does beginning becoming like becoming, the topic of today is becoming, like the singer I am becoming. What does becoming mean to you as a singer right now?
Becoming actually makes, well, gives me that feeling of confidence, a confident singer, and that there's always room for improvement. That's the thing. I remember one day I called you and I asked you, is it possible for one to sing like Celine Dion? And you asked me, what do I want to sound like Celine Dion? I'm like, no, no, but she sings so well. And then you told me, no, I should own my voice. I should love my voice and sing the way I sing because I'm unique. And one of the ways is to record myself, hear myself. The more I hear myself, the more confident I'll become. So um becoming means to me growing in confidence with yourself, like not to feel irritated at one's voice, because yes, at the beginning I wasn't so proud of my voice, even though some people will say, but you sing well. But when I hear my voice, when I record it, I'm like, no, 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 this is not what I wish for. But now I can say yes, that I've become a more confident singer, so much so that I can even um, tutor, let me put it that way, tutor younger, upcoming, you know, singers. And I can hear members of the choir when they sing. I'm like, this person, I'm not sure this person did vocal warm up this morning because I can hear strain in the voice. So yes. So
I
that's what
remember
I that
before project, a very wonderful project. I was telling you when I was marking your project in level 4, I said, come and be my teacher. I love the way you teach. Like you were so calm. Did your voice training like affect your speaking voice? Because the way you speak is so
certainly,
nice and soothing to
yes,
hear.
yes. Certainly, it did. Yes, it did. And good enough, I can
Right.
transition from speaking to singing. So I can say, please, I love you. Please, can you come here because I'm here waiting. Don't keep me holding on, and like that. So it has helped me, and because I and because I carry out my vocal warm up. I keep saying vocal warm up because it is of utmost importance. It doesn't have to be a very long one because it's usually very busy, and I think I'm kind of a shy person. So when I do my vocal warm up, I don't even want people hearing my voice out there. So I find myself sometimes going into my closet and the wardrobe, and I'm there practicing. I'm practicing, but
Wow.
yes, it helps. It helps. It helps a whole lot. A whole lot. Mm.
Is there
So
a
yes, my
moment
training
when you
helps.
realize that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's beautiful to hear? Now, I said, is there a moment that you realize that, wow, I've really grown? Like, wow, in your
Yes.
singing journey?
Yes. 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 Um, in the past,
With us.
let me see. Yes, because there were some songs that I couldn't um, take up, in the past prior to my training. So prior to my training, there were some parts of songs that I'll break off because of that stamina not being there. But now I can say yes. I, um, I can take up any song, and of course,
That
with practice, there's nothing one cannot achieve, you know, without
exactly.
practice.
That's
Practice makes perfect, and indeed, it's true. Yeah.
very true. Very true. So, what would you say to a singer who feels stuck, maybe unsure? What would you advise them?
It's few stuck where? Can you come again?
Like they feel like they are stuck. What would you say to a singer who feels stuck, who is unsure of themselves, who feels like I've not gotten anywhere, like it's impossible for me, but I love to sing, but this journey
Ah, no,
seems
no,
so
no.
hard. What would you say to them?
I'll tell the person first of all, you have to unlearn, just change that mindset to start with, because everything has to come from within, you know. So, I mean, why would you say you can't go on with your voice? And there is no voice that is ugly or bad, or however any adjective one wants to use to qualify it. All voices are unique, very, very unique. So it's just for one to regain that confidence and start up. Confidence is very important. It's very, very
Hmm,
important. And
very,
everyone
very
can sing, except
important.
if one has lost one's voice or one has some kind of vocal ailments. Other than that, one should say. And of course, you tell us to take care of our voices, no unnecessary shouting. Because if you use your voice like you're a singer or a speaker, why should you engage in unnecessary shouting? I'm a teacher, and I try as much as possible not to shout. I don't shout. I try as much. Of course, I wouldn't say I've never shouted before, no, but as much as possible, even when I have to raise my voice, I raise it consciously, because by the time I shout, I know that I'm hurting myself. Not just because of singing, but also because of the health of my vocal organs. So yeah. So once one can care for oneself, I mean, take lots of water to be hydrated, and practice your vocal warm up. You will definitely see a difference. Definitely. Yeah.
You would definitely do. So, what has kept you going when progress feels slow? When it feels like, okay, I'm progressing, but it's quite slow? Because I know that some beginners are facing this challenge. So, what actually kept you going?
Okay, let's see. What has kept me going is the love for singing. If you love singing, that in itself should keep one going, except if one has lost that desire to sing and to express oneself in song. I mean, that has kept me going, and the fact that
Hmm.
when I sing and I get compliments, and I hear people say, "You're not meant to be here. You're meant to maybe sit with the choir, or you're meant to be upstage. Why are you here with us?" Yeah. So,
So,
so that in itself, those compliments, it's just enough. And even at home, I tell them, okay, let me sing for you guys now. You guys sit down, let me sing. And they're like, wow, well done. And my family members will tell me, oh, your time at the institute was not a waste. It was not a waste. So these are the little things.
Oh,
So I'll call them
nice.
little. Yes, yes. But they are the things that
That's
has
nice.
kept me going. Yes.
That's good.
So that's
So, if your
yes.
future self, singer you're becoming, could say something to the you of today, what would that message be?
My future self.
Yes. If it could say something to the you today, what do you think the message would be? I know this is a bonus closer. Even me, I'm even thinking of the answer for myself. Yeah.
Well, my future self. Let's see. Maybe I should I should express myself more. I should showcase myself more. I should I should show my voice off. I should not be, you know, reluctant to go out there, you know, to show myself to the world. I think that's what my future self would tell me because I believe I have what it takes to be um that global celebrity, but I guess I'm the one not moving on. So my future self, I believe, will tell my present self that, come on, you had it now. You had the barest minimum. So why didn't you showcase yourself? So yeah, that's I think what my
Speaking
future
about,
self will tell me.
you can see on the screen rosysings.ng on TikTok. She's live there, and she's going to be bringing us back to back singing covers. Beautiful voice. So you can go to TikTok and say hi to her, okay? Because Ma'am Rosie has an amazing voice right from the first time we started working with her at Graciedion Media, and we are really proud of how far she has gone. So we want to encourage you to please keep it up and keep sharing your voice, okay? And we are rooting for you at the top tomorrow now when we have Rosie Sings all over the world, not in Nigeria alone. We'll say, yes, we once saw her an alumni in Christian Media that came to the show, finding my voice and inspired us. So thank you so much, Ma'am Rosie, for bringing out time to actually talk with us and share your story and share your insights and guidance. It will really go a long way for aspiring singers who want to get started, even for our current students who are at the institute who are undergoing training. Okay, so we have some comments from, let's check the comment section. So you have Olatunji says, my paddy, my project paddy. I don't know if you see it. I think he's one of your classmates during
I'm
your
giving
time
you
at
a
the
raise.
institute.
Yes. That's true. Yes, we had
So
a duet together, and
I just
sometimes I go to listen to
want
it, and I'm amazed at that, even though I was still at my learning stage, but I'm still so proud of that project. Yes, in fact, all the projects that I
I'm
have
really proud of
there.
you. You
Yeah.
people did
All the
so
students.
well.
I
You
remember
did
all
so
my
well.
classmates.
So
Yes, I
maybe
remember all my
forgive
classmates. Hmm.
you. It's well. Sometimes it's good to learn with a group of people because you'll
Hmm.
be inspired by,
Hmm.
okay, I'm seeing what this person is doing. I know when this person started. I know how far he has gone. If you are not really doing your best, you want to sit up and meet up and catch up. So that's nice. I really miss you guys,
Exactly.
your set. After you people, like when I remember your set, I'm like, oh, it was really a journey. And that's the thing about teaching. You mix the emotion when your students are graduating. Like you want to keep having that time with them, but there's always a time to
Very
release.
true.
And then they go and explore. And in the process of exploring, they even find themselves the more. And that's how they grow. Because you don't just keep learning and accumulating, and then you're not practicalizing it. So
Hmm.
we are so happy for
True.
you, and we wish you the very best. So please keep it up. We are all rushing to your TikTok, and we'll be sitting down there and waiting for the goodies you'll be dishing out for us.
You bet.
All
You
right. So thank you
bet.
so much, Mamuzi. Before we go, you have a little comment here. It says we should do another version. So
Ah,
you could know how you will do it now. Maybe it will be in that your new TikTok account. Yeah.
I'll
So
be
thank
most
you,
delighted.
Mr. Tunde, for always attending our Mr. Tunde, thank you
Mhm.
for always attending our show live.
Thank
And for
you.
all
Thank
those who will
you.
still watch it later,
Yes.
thank you, Ma'am Rosie, for coming. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you all for coming.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
All right.
For everyone who attends this program on the comment section, it's called the free vocal clarity starter kit to help you to get started with your voice. So you can go and download it for free. And in that kit, you get a chance to have a voice clarity section with one of our coaches. We hope to work with you and help you to have a wonderful singing experience with your voice. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ma'am Rosie, and have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.